The Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, popular as Quad, has re-emerged and is heading towards securing a prominent place in the global order. With a motto of Free Indo-Pacific, the grouping is also set to pose a major challenge to the territorial bully China. In the recently held meeting, the leaders of all four countries reiterated their commitment to ensure a stable balance of power in the region, freedom of the seas, an open rules-based economic order, and an even stronger alliance to fight and defeat the pandemic.
Amid an increasing trend of falling out of alliances, the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, or the Quad, has resurrected. US, India, Japan and Australia have revived the alliance with the first major meeting at the top leadership level in years held last week. While the individual objectives didn't find real consensus a few years ago, the aim is common and clear now. All want to see a free Indo-Pacific, which many observers feel has largely been influenced negatively or been intimidated by Beijing. Although the grouping hasn't made any explicit mention of countering China, the timing of revival and the nature of alliance has made everybody, including Beijing, believe so.
Free and open Indo-Pacific is essential to each of our futures, our countries. The United States is committed to working with you, our partners, and all our allies in the region to achieve stability. And this is a group of particularly important because it's dedicated to the practical solutions and concrete results.
The Quad is specifically a region between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. China has gained strategic, economic and cultural dominance in the region through its expansionist tactics. The coalition of four democracies has pushed an intervention-free order in the region. The grouping also aims to facilitate the region's technology and trade. The Quad has also committed to supplying up to 1 billion coronavirus vaccine doses across Asia by the end of 2022 at the summit.
Quad has come of age. It will now remain an important pillar of stability in the region. Our agenda today, covering areas like vaccines, climate change, and emerging technologies, make the Quad a force for global good.
China has aggressively treaded in the region in the last few decades. While the country shares its border with 14 other states, it has territorial disputes with as many as 18 nations. Through its debt trap policy, it has forced many others to follow its agenda. Experts believe a stronger presence of Quad will not just resist its agenda, but will also pave way for others to flourish.
この4カ国で自由で開かれたインド太平洋の実現に向けて強力に進め、新型コロナの克服を含め、地域の平和と安定、繁栄に目に見える貢献をしていきたいと考えます。
Beijing has lately resorted to punitive measures to muzzle those who have raised voice against its wrongdoing. Last year, China had threatened Australia with major sanctions over its demand to launch an international probe into the pandemic origins.
This is about an anchor for peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific, and that benefits all nations of the Indo-Pacific. It benefits all the sovereign nations, and particularly our ASEAN partners that we've been a close friend of for so long. This is about ensuring that we can trade more easily. It's about ensuring that we can do that peacefully, that there is a freedom of movement within the seas and the overflight of the area to ensure there's the facilitation of trade and movement across our great region.
While the Quad's intentions have been to seek freedom and prosperity for the region, there is no denying the fact that Beijing has had some major confrontations with each member of the grouping. While its trade designs have assertively been countered by the US, Japan has not been cowed down by its threats over its territory. Its misadventure along the Indian territory of Ladakh was recently thwarted by New Delhi when it tried intruding the sovereign Indian land.